When you plan the buying of Nigerians to win elections, just know that you are evil. Nigerian politician Igbokwe has stirred public debate after condemning what he described as the deliberate creation and exploitation of insecurity for political advantage. Who is exploiting it? Warning that such actions are both unethical and ultimately self-defeating. In a post shared on his Facebook page, Igbokwe expressed concern over what he termed artificial insecurity, suggesting that certain security challenges in Nigeria may be manipulated or intensified for strategic political purposes. He cautioned against any attempt to use violence, fear, or loss of lives as a means of gaining electoral support. According to him, the idea of orchestrating or benefiting from insecurity represents a dangerous erosion for moral values. In a political space, he stressed that the sanctity of human and life must remain paramount and should never be sacrificed for ambition or political gain. Shey na Joe Igbokwe dey talk, abi na another person dey talk, because no be small thing. Igbokwe issued a strong warning to individuals who might be involved in such practices, stating that those who deliberately create conditions that lead to loss of lives for electoral benefit would face consequences. He maintained that no form of success built on suffering and manipulation would endure. His remarks comes amid ongoing concerns about security challenges affecting various parts of the country, with debates continuing over the role of leadership, accountability, and governance in addressing these issues. Igbokwe's statement reinforces calls for political actors to prioritize the safety and welfare of citizens above all else. He emphasized that leadership must be grounded in responsibility and integrity. Urging stakeholders to reject any strategy that exploits tragedy or undermines public trust. No, it is well. Here he says, is it not the APC that has a record of mines during election in Nigeria in recent times? Why not channel this to your evil party? Not be smart. Also says, tell these your stories to Tinubu, Wicked Wiki, and Solomon. Exactly, tell them. Christopher Ikea also says, your paymaster uncle did the same to Golo Jonathan. You will report you saw. You definitely report what you saw. Joseph Oja says, just wants to be heard. Wait till you can't talk now. Maybe now APC be masters in political talk and buying. Charles Cossey says, who is this one talking to? Mentally deranged man. When I said, Josephine, you are really talking like a woman. Christ says, see evil talking. Namjoke says, it's like Joe Igbokwe don't drink Igbo water. His sense don't come back small. She's Igbo water or Igbo water. So, Nikili says, is he lying? Was it not the same thing they did to GJ? Hate for battle never let most of us speak the truth. The plans are purely political to raise tensions in the country. So why is he not doing anything about it? Maybe he's more, what's it called? Master strategy. He's strategic. He's wise. He knows what he's doing. So why can't he put an end to this? Why can't he put an end to this? But I said, shouldn't this man's head be checked? Because I don't know. This Igbokwe is an idiot talking rubbish. Who is master planner? Buying political opponent. Is it not Tinubu? And his APC talks, led by his master talk, one-legged Solomon, that pied and main people on election day in Lagos, always threatening people not to come out and vote except they want to vote APC. This Igbo slave is now talking rubbish. What punish you and your generation yet unborn? Max Brunet says Igbos can produce wonderful brains, but if they will ever produce one efulefu, that one will also be a super efulefu. This Joe Igbokwe is the president of all the idiots in Africa. When Tinubu was destroying lives, properties and buying people in Lagos State to win election for himself and someone, Igbokwe was still the minister of gutter and refuse camp of Lagos. Yet he didn't see the real buyings to win election. Now wow, now real. It is well. Okay, people says the evil of Joe Hausakwe is not Igbokwe, it's Hausakwe who slay him. Life4Tech says the table has turned now at your direction because you failed to do the right thing. Machikupa says Solomon and his dog. Tools in the hands of your errand dogger. I doubt if you are an real Igbo man and from Anambra State to be precise. Christopher Odo says, thank God you are the one saying this because That is what your so-called party, APC, is doing. Anoche says, but your APC use the same strategy to defeat President Tinubu. Abi, let them use the strategies too against him. But Iruma says, without any sentiment, sir, you have spoken very well. Let someone take it or leave it. The day of accountability is inescapable to every mischievous schemer. Yes, they will not escape it. Alice says, I'm not fair deceiving himself. Kechuko says, exactly what my madam, what you and APC are. Evil in every sense, madman. Okay? This is what he says, just like this, someone using a well-armed troop to shot and buy the so-called fellow Nigerians at Tollgate while holding the national flag. Obi Wakama says, who planned the minds of people? Okay, who planned the mind of when APC won? Okay. Chena says, animals from Igbo land just spoke. Onfe says, is that the only thing that amounts to evil supporting evil for politics gain? Is evil forgery of any kind is evil? Award of secret contract is evil. One-sided appointment in a democratic setting is evil. All of those things that he listed are evil. Ambassador Okemo says, tell that Tinubu, your master, who is so desperate to win. Anthony Gilbert says, your team plotted insecurity to remove GG in 2015. Go and face them. Exactly. They know about how terrorism entered into this country. They are just pretending. Just like you now. Simon Agodi says, this joke can't stop amusing me. In 2012, when your APC, Buhari and Tinubu created insecurity and fired many people, including youth coppers, in a bid to make Nigeria ungovernable for Jonathan, and in the process snatch power. You did not know, Abi? Anyway, I know you're just looking for attention. Always looking for attention. Kelvin Justice says, when you plan voting the continuation of the present administration, just know you are evil. Donasi says, the measure you give is the measure you receive. Opposition is not a crime. Abio. Uzoka says, how you kept embarrassing yourself? Are you saying your principles are at it again to win an election through insecurity? Once beaten, twice shy. Nigeria cannot allow your nonsense again. Okay, it is well. Ananuba says, your Oga Tinubu will feel you are talking to him directly. Okay, this Ogajo, did you remember the threat your man, M. Solomon, issued to you, the Igbos and the opposition parties during 2023 general elections? I go take answer that question now. Totally says, I guess you are referring to your hospital. Your own evil is even mightier than the mightiest. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.